I need to drink some water actually. Wow. Oh, we have Han here in Stormtrooper colors. Let's see what else is there. We have a cartoon Superman, and we have the grasshoppers, whatever the name is, SAC if I'm not mistaken, which stands for something I don't know, I don't care actually. And we have creepy looking babies here and there, and holy shit, the head is actually moving. Very creepy indeed, but cute at the same time. Cute and creepy. That's a new combination, new combo. And this is like, say, well, I think they just sell this box. It's about 30 ringgit for Rodimus Convoy, so they do sell all these things. And we have the nice looking, ooh, it's okay, no problem. And we have this one of Decepticon Piranha Con here, brings back memories. Oh, these are quite small, never mind. So let's see here. Robot Spirits Sinanju, and a very small Sinanju that is. I think it's the size of a 1/144. And we have the Sasabi here. Small, very small. And here the cabinets are about Messenger. I don't know why Messenger is so popular. And we have something that looks like an aquarium display case. And we have the Halo up there, and Joe Quesada art featuring Sentinel and Galactus above. I wish there was actually a hobby shop that focuses mainly on hentai figures. That would be so awesome. And the creepy and cute section of the display cases. Okay, that's very creepy indeed. I better not get or go too near. And there's RC models, battle tanks, the M1A2 Abrams if I'm not mistaken. Yep, and dolls. So this actually caters to not only the men side of things, it's also for the female side of things, the ones with the tackles, that is. So that I advise you to check out that parody of let's say, what's his name, Tick. Is it Robin Tick with his song? I don't know. Very controversial song with the models being naked from the waist up, which is very nice to my eyes, and definitely very cute indeed. And that song, there was a parody by this guy here, and the song was excellent, very funny. And yeah, and why was I talking about that? I'm not so sure, forgot. My train of thought has been derailed. So we have here is Matoko Kusanagi, is it, as the Ghost in the Shell heroine, purportedly a robot. All in all, I mean, her whole body is actually robotic, but the origins of her mind might be robotic as well, as in, is she an artificial intelligence? But there is a section in that second season of that Ghost in the Shell anime. It's not standalone complex, but it's the second gig. GIG is still forgot what it stands for, and no, I don't remember what it's called already. There were sections in the anime that featured a very young girl, purportedly to be Matoko Kusanagi, before she had a accident or something like that, and she had to transfer awareness into this body here. Maybe it has a brain, an organic brain, maybe not. It's very hard to see or say about it, because, well, they didn't do a third season, but instead they did a movie about it. So then the movie, was it called Solid State something? Not sure. So this figure would be very interesting to send to my friend Felix Ferkau of Germany. This is only 600 bucks for a very good laugh. Definitely, hopefully it will go past Germany's postal system, because this is quite controversial. And what else do they have here? And that looks like a very stupid figure, pink in color. And rest is, and I don't know about the fuss about this Kikaida. Quite an ugly looking figure, and designed as well. And the rest here is Kubrick, Tron as well. And there are so many things to actually talk or say about all these figures. The Kubricks especially. The Kubricks, I don't know what's the fuss about the Kubricks. Is it that exciting? Is it exciting? Not so sure. Quite a lot of customers at this time. Around today is around half past 2. And what else do they have? I think they have gaming cards as well. I think those are gaming cards. And here is the female section, which is kind of creepy. So, oh yeah, I was talking about that parody of that song, that Robin Thicke song with the nude models as a music video. Yeah, the guy who actually did that parody also did parodies of Psy, the Korean mega hit. I don't know, was it called Gentleman? And the first one was called Fuck It, I don't know. And he did a parody of that, and one of the words that he said is he did not know whether this other character in the video was a guy or a girl or a lesbo or whatever, and he said, don't know whether you have a sausage or a taco. So now I learned something new, that taco is actually another euphemism or another phrase for the vagina. So that's very interesting. You learn something every day. So this one, wow, this one looks great. This is Xeonography of 3 Zaku 2s. And of course I like the one which is green, the Zaku J version, the grunt version, the mass produced version. But this one is not actually the J version. You look at the feet here, the side skirts, it has thrusters. So this is the flying version. The J version does not have that. And all of them, they have the same design or same thrusters around the ankle or the feet there. So these are not J versions. But the colors is very interesting. The green one is nice, the blue one is okay, but the one on the left most is quite nice. Black and dark red, wine red, I'm not sure. So here do you have also the next generation fixed configuration of the unicorn, the green one, the full armor. To tell the difference between what and what is the green one is always the full armor, the red one is the normal one, and the no color and no armor sticking out is just the without the unicorn, without the psycho thingy on. And we have Godzilla. Hopefully you'll be like looking forward to the new movie. There were a lot of controversy about the first Hollywood movie about Godzilla. I did enjoy it when I was young, but now I'm not sure, I didn't watch it. But then there will be a new Godzilla movie, and hopefully it will be good, because Pacific Rim is, as they say, quite excellent. And that was actually inspired maybe by a lot of animes, a lot of robot monsters and stuff. And most likely you can say that Evangelion played a very big part in the making of this. I think they didn't say Evangelion, but the concept is usually almost similar to what happened in the Evangelion series. Angels, that is monsters, came to Earth doing something, wanted to destroy Earth, and that's it. But the Evangelion is more of a religious type of thing, because the director was very, very suicidal and depressed. So he did this anime to fuck us in the head. Mind fuck, that is. And we have Sin City here with very big figures, very big indeed. And here is the very creepy part. As usual, would like to see whether they have panties or not. Okay, and who do we have here? Those I do not recognize at all. And we have the Nendoroids, the cute versions of... oh, okay, bunny. And we have a very, very strange figure that is something like Zero design, the most awesome angel of the Evangelion series. And we have Rei here, Rei Ayanami, clone of Shinji Ikari's mother. And this one, this one looks nice, a Luna Maria Hawk, the only interesting character that came out of the Gundam Destiny series, because she is pretty sexy with pink, and she has that Zaku 2, don't know what's it called already. And what the hell is this? Ooh, I like the, it's shiny. I like how the ass actually is like jutting out, the fat and all. It's very realistic, very nice indeed, and very old. Nobody wants to buy such a thing, maybe. Very big breast. Very good, very good. Excellente. Excellente indeed. Who else do we have here? Cowgirl. You can never go wrong with cowgirls. And this one here is, don't know what, Ayano Kanagi, with panties everywhere. Pink, whitish pink. Very good choice. Very good choice. But I'm still having that Caesar Caesar covering the slit of that Monogatari. Is it the anime? I forgot what's the anime called already. Let's see here. Okay, this is for kids. Very cute with the rabbits and also the sheeps, and also squirrels as well. Don't mind. Oh, and the dogs and the weasels, I think. Hamsters. Don't mind being a sheep shagger. They look like that, I think. Don't quote me on that, please. Also, this is a new type of toys for kids. It's alright. Go ahead.
Sure.
Yep. So let's see what else do they have here. And there's the Lego section, which is not that interested in. Lego has already expanded their series into Star Wars, Transformers and whatnot. So what other things can they desecrate next? Gundams? Not yet. Of course, in Malaysia we have the Johor, which is a playground of Lego, if I'm not mistaken. Would you like pay up more than 100 bucks to go inside? If you have kids, most likely yes. So what's next? RC, is it? All the cars. And we have the excellent looking Lambo. Is it a Lambo? It's a Ferrari, sorry. So not much interest in all these cars. Of course, the only way I can own this is by buying those cars and not the real ones. And this one, Luffy. That'll be interesting. The couple. Okay, can you hear that rumble there? That rumble, I can feel it. It's like just imagine you are in Japan and suddenly you feel a rumble, and definitely it'll be an earthquake. But here it's actually just a amusement park within the fucking building. How can you actually get a sleep here in this Berjaya Times Square? It is a hotel above, mind you. And I don't know why this One Piece is so popular. Is the book really that good? The manga, that is? No idea. But some of the figures are quite nice. Proportionately very, very unrealistic, but the females with big breasts is always a welcome change. Of course, in Naruto we have that woman who is using her genjutsu or powers to make her seem young when she is actually, I think, more than 50 years old. But plastic surgery is always welcomed. So we have mermaids here as well. And by Bandai, it's One Piece. So still, I do not know the attraction of One Piece stuff, and even though it's quite cute, some of the characters, too cute in my opinion, but the art style is pretty unique, pretty nice. And here will be the X-Men section, and we have Queen of Blades there of StarCraft 2, and final FF is not Final Fantasy but Fantastic Four, and we have Batman as well. And all the figures here is the Warcraft, the Crow, the figures, whatever. No interest. Okay, the section is free here. This is also the vehicle section. There are planes, there are trucks, there are... Wow. Hello, can I interview you, mates? Boleh? Hah? Boleh saya tanya anda mengapa you suka buat ini, collect all these figures? You buat construction ke?
Tak ada.
Tak ada. Suka sajalah.
Daripada kecil memang suka.
Oh, suka ini saja ke?
Ada lah, figures pun ada.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the figures. Definitely, if they were able to like make figures like this and transform it like in Transformers, it would be very, very awesome. Because it looks very, very real. Especially this one. If Long Haul were like that and is able to transform, I mean, there should be some people out there who will be able to actually cut this open and make it into a transformer. Definitely. Because it's not only the wizards, or not wizards, the peons of Hasbro is able to design such a thing. Because I can see here there's long haul, there's somebody, not sure what it is. The one inside the Transformers one would have a bigger, what do you call, shovel thingy. And this one would be, I think it was in the Transformers, not sure. And I think that's about it actually. And they have the trucks as well. Also, if you are able to transform this one, that would be awesome, because Optimus Prime will always look good. And this one I think was in the Transformers movie. It was red in color and was just, I think it was just for 1 second when they have a panoramic view of all the Constructicons coming towards the camera. This was in red in color, and it's part of the Devastator. And of course this one definitely in that movie there. It came out in a toy form, the one that has only one leg, or is one big dick that jumps around here and there and dies because of Bumblebee. And of course I wouldn't say he died, but I would just say that there were so many types, or so many varied versions of this fella, so it's not actually unique. If one dies, somebody will replace him. And that's the reality of the Michael Bay movies. No Transformer is actually an individual, but just a copy of a copy of a copy. So this is the World War II section. If you liked World War II stuff like I do, this would be an excellent section to actually masturbate to. But never mind, that's another day. So we have World War II Ardennes, Kampfgruppen Hansen. I just love it when pronouncing German words. They are so long and it sounds fantastic. Definitely. So we have the Tiger, we have the P4s, Panzer 4s in I think it's a Panzer 4, yes, yeah, a Panzer 4 with side skirts for extra added protection. And we have the half tracks, a very famous vehicle used by the Luftwaffe. No, not Luftwaffe. Luftwaffe is the airborne division, the Wehrmacht, and also I still don't know what the hell is Austria means. Is Austria the part of the German army that went to Russia? And we have the elephant here. And if you have played Company of Heroes 2, which I have, the elephant has the 88 gun, which can penetrate any tank from the Russian and American and the British side with ease, even at 1 kilometer or more away. And it's a beast to actually kill, but its profile is pretty large, so it's easy to shoot the bugger. But the armor is bloody thick, as attested to in Company of Heroes 2, which I've just sometimes unlocked to use or try to kill it by going around the tank with my P4. It is still very hard to kill it. Even it takes a lot of shots to shoot at the back to kill it. And of course I have a video on how to actually play all these AI battles. It's very simple. Just turn your Steam client offline and you can play it. Definitely very easy. So we have the Panther here, which is an actual copy of the T-34. When the Germans encountered this T-34, they had difficulty in destroying the T-34. So now they have designed something similar to the T-34, which is the Panther. The Panther has all the sloping armor, and that's a copy of the T-34 technology. By sloping the armor, the thickness of the armor will be increased, and also sloping it also increases the percentage of deflection of other shells from the Allied forces. And the trucks here, fucking hell, the reflection is terrible. Well, never mind. So if you like the 88s, that's an 88. It's normally used as initially used as a cannon to ward off the airplanes and whatnot, but they found out that using the 88s to shoot tanks at 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers away, it is very effective, very good, very potent tank killer. and that's why they employed the 88s on the tiger and also on the elephant. And very strangely, the Panther has a 75mm turret, but it is still very good, as good as the 88 if I'm not mistaken. And we have the Abrahams, you like your tanks to be in current times. And what else do they have here? They have the Sherman, which is ugly looking and shitty, but the Ford produced a lot of them, so it's okay. And we have the Stug here. The Stug has no turret. It can't swivel its turret independently from the body itself. Why did the Germans do it or design such a thing? Is because they needed some tanks which can be produced easily, because having an independent moving turret would actually increase the time to produce it. So they needed a lot of tanks, because the tanks were dying here and there and here and there in the German or the offensive on or at the east. So all these are die cast. You like your World War II tanks and vehicles? This is one of the places where you can find the figures, because I don't think I can find it somewhere else. This is the very prominent place, this One Toys. So let's see what else is there. God damn it, I'm losing my saliva a lot already. I've been talking a lot. And we have a sapper here, the flamethrower. Definitely good to have him around when you're having a barbecue. And we have a mix master there. Interesting. Fucking hell. Somebody needs to like cut these in two and try to design something that makes it into an awesome transformer. And this is really long fella, so I think this is actually the bulk of what the Devastator can be, because you can transform the thing and become like the skeletal figure of Devastator. Warcraft here and there, and it's not shaking too much, hopefully, the camera that is. And the Final Fantasies here and there and everywhere. Kingdom Hearts, never had the chance to play it because it wasn't in PC. I think it was only in PS2 or something, I'm not sure. But there's a legion of fans for it, so maybe the story is good, or Disney characters are pretty awesome, which I don't think so. So we have the figure here, which I really like. This is something like a knight, and that's it about this Final Fantasy 7, is it? What the fuck? Final Fantasy, or 12, sorry, not 7. So this one is Final Fantasy 8, which I didn't have the chance to complete it because it was, from my point of view, the same thing as Final Fantasy 7, which Final Fantasy 7 for its time, I think in the 1990s, or was it 1980s? It should be 1990s. It was very awesome. Even though if you were to play it today, I don't think you enjoy it as much, because the graphics of today is just too good to be true. Especially when you look at the new games that is going to come out, they look bloody realistic. Who needs games when you can actually just do it in real life, because that's what the games are portraying now, and it's very realistic. Okay, I need water actually. And there's some big figures here, and that picture there, she's not wearing a blue bikini. Those are censored things, so it's quite interesting. At 840 ringgit you get a big figure. Looks very interesting, with maybe her breasts and nipples coming out, but price is a bit steep, and I'm not into all this hentai stuff. That's it. And these are the SD, the Super Deformed Gundams. So I think I cannot like do the another shop, which is called, which I keep on forgetting. I always forget about that shop. What's it called? Time Machine. Yeah, I always forget the name. So Time Machine, I don't think I have the time to actually do it. Get it? I don't have the time to do Time Machine. So I think I'm going to go get some water before I talk myself to death. I'm really dry already, not in terms of sexually. For a woman that's been dry, that means I haven't had seen action for years, but I have to like drink some cold water, so in order that I can actually spout out more nonsense to the camera itself. I think actually, yeah, I had to drink water already. Da, 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 da.